Hello again, welcome back. It's BBQ, and today on the menu we're going to be doing something kind of special here, something that I fell in love with. It's bacon wrapped shrimp enchiladas. We're going to make our homemade enchilada sauce. We're going to do it in the pizza oven, get a little bit of smoke flavor on it. These things are incredible. So first things first, we need the bacon, and what we're going to do here is we're going to basically partially cook this before we wrap the shrimp. That way when they bake, this will actually come up a little bit crispy and won't just be, you know, soggy, nasty bacon. So we're gonna throw this in the skillet here. So a couple things with this. So we have the skillet on low. We're trying to do this low and slow with the bacon. We're not trying to get it all crispy and hard, because then you can't wrap the bacon around the shrimp, obviously. So we're gonna do this low. Like I said, we're only gonna cook it about halfway through, just until it gets like a little nice color. The other cool thing, we're going to do the sauce in the same pan as this. So what that's going to do is we're going to get a lot of that bacon fat and little crispy crumbles that fall off into the sauce for these enchiladas, and it just adds a ton of flavor, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. So let's get these things cooked. So we're waiting on the bacon here. It's an incredibly hot day in San Diego, so we might as well just jump straight to the beer of the day. Today we are doing Ponto. It's by Pizza Port, and it's a session Indian Pale Ale. It's only 4.5%. You're talking about the same percentage as like a Coors Light, but you just get a ton of flavor from all the hops. So let's bust into this thing. All right, there you have it. It's actually pretty clear. That's mostly just kind of chill haze on there, but it's a nice clear yellow pale straw, San Diego style IPA. Just like I said, low on the ABV. Doesn't say exactly what hops are in this, but it has a New Zealand and American hop blend is what it's going with. So a little fruity, a lot of hoppy. So it's not as, like, obviously being a session ale, it's not as full bodied. It's super refreshing. It's sometimes you get into those IPAs that are 6-7% and they just get a little heavy. This is super, you know, just totally crushable. So we'll be having this on this nice hot San Diego day and get these things going. All right, so this is right about where you want that bacon. It's got just a little bit of browning to it. Still nice and you know, pliable so that we can wrap it. So we're gonna get this off. Okay, bacon's done, time for that sauce. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna deglaze the pot here, which is basically just, you know, pouring some liquid on it and getting all the nice crispy stuff on the bottom here. We've got a cup of beer going in. Using a Mexican lager, just, you know, because we're making enchiladas, might as well keep it the same theme. Next, we'll be adding 1 cup of chicken stock is going in. All right. Now, there's quite a few ingredients in this, and I get it, but overall, the cook time on the sauce is about 5 minutes. So, yeah, there's ingredients, but it's not hard, all right? So far, we've got a cup of chicken broth and a cup of beer in here. We're going to go with a 1/4 cup of avocado oil is going in. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We've got a tablespoon of New Mexico ground chili and a tablespoon of chipotle powder is going in. We also have a tablespoon of garlic and onion powder going in. And then just a teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of oregano. Last but not least, the juice of 1 lime is going in. All right, now that all the ingredients are in, we're gonna turn this up a little bit. We wanna get this to a simmer, and we're just gonna whisk everything together, get it nice and incorporated here. Now this is at a simmer, we're just gonna turn it as low as we possibly can and let that just kind of reduce for about 5-10 minutes until you get that thickness that you want. So we'll let it do its thing here, and we'll start wrapping these shrimp. Okay, so now the shrimp, it's just 30-40 easy peel shrimp. It was already deveined, and I just had to pull the tails off. Super easy. We're using about 5 per enchilada here, and so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this bacon and cut it in half, since these shrimp aren't very big, and we're just gonna try and wrap this around here like that. We just got a little bacon wrapped shrimp here, so that's easy enough. All right, sauce is ready, shrimp's wrapped in bacon. We're going to be using 2 types of cheese here. We've got just regular white, sharp, extra sharp cheddar and manchego. Both of those are going to be going inside. We're going to sprinkle just some of the white cheddar on top after it's done. So let's do this. We have a 10-inch skillet here that we're just going to line with some of this awesome sauce. Just make like a nice little bed of the sauce on the skillet here. All right, so then we have our tortilla. We're going to take a little bit of the cheddar. We're going to take a little of the cheddar, a little bit of the manchego here. We're going to mix this in. And then we're going to, like I said, put about 5 of these per enchilada. You just grab the edge here, roll it tight, fold itself over, and put it down in that sauce. Super easy. So we'll do the second one here. And then again, we're just going to take the rest of this sauce and dump it straight over the top of these. Take a little bit more of that cheddar cheese here and just sprinkle this all over the top. And might as well throw some of that manchego as well. Why not? All right, for now we are done. We're gonna throw this in the pizza oven here. We got it set at, we got it at 350 degrees. Obviously, you don't have a pizza oven, your regular oven, 350 degrees, same thing. This is going to sit in there for about 30 minutes. We're going to leave it covered with foil, throw it in 30 minutes, take it out, take the foil off, let it kind of crisp up the top there for about another 5-10 minutes. Dig into these things. Let's get to it. All right, we got our enchiladas. They're looking amazing. Like I said, we're just going to wrap these in foil here. And those will just go in for the next, 30 minutes. So we'll see you guys in a few. All right, here we go. It's been about 30 minutes. We're going to take the foil off now. Check this out. These are absolutely looking incredible. So we're just going to throw these back in for about another 5 minutes. Just kind of let that top kind of crispy up a little bit. All right, these things are done. Just keep in mind, this thing is screaming hot. So even with this glove, you need to kind of move a little quick here. But check these things out. Oh yeah. All right, let's get into these things. So the one last little step that we're going to do here, just to give it a little bit of freshness here, we're going to add some green onion. And then just a little fresh cilantro here. I'm telling you, these things look absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to dig in. All right, so I'm just gonna dig into these things in the skillet, kind of like if you were at a restaurant and they brought you like the fajitas, you know what I mean? Just on that like hot skillet. I'm just digging straight in. All right, here we go. Those are absolutely some of the best enchiladas I've had in my life. You get all that bacon. I honestly think bacon and shrimp are like a match made in heaven. It's like gorgonzola and pear. It's one of those things that like, it just makes anything better, right? So bacon wrap, shrimp enchiladas. We got both cheeses in there, the manchego, the cheddar, homemade enchilada sauce. If you're not feeling super explorative and wanting to make your own enchilada sauce, buy a shelf one. They're just as good. I think it's just a little bit more fun to kind of make your own and make it yours. Guys, we're barbecuing. We appreciate any comments, any thumbs up, ring the bell, do all that stuff. Subscribe, please, don't forget, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.